Yeah, we're being invited. We're training to go for golfer? What's that? Either. I don't care. Do a little Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace, and then song prayer. Anyone really want to do the solo? No? I'll do it. Is that what everyone did before? Okay, which one's first? Dr. Ross. And then how does that go? Okay, I did this here, so maybe don't watch it. Just play a little way if you don't know it. Okay, or you center. Okay. Ready? Okay, so we need to mark it going into close on right. So I'll just call it out and we'll move. Okay? Then, other right. Quick. Mark. Bring it out a little bit.
Friends, Convocation May 2022 is about to begin. For all of our guests in Convocation Mall, please listen closely to a few important announcements for your enjoyment and safety during the ceremony. During the ceremony, guests should remain seated and keep the aisleways clear. This is required by fire regulation. In the case of an emergency evacuation, follow the directions of event personnel to the assembly point, which is located down the stairs behind you on the track and field outside the gym. Please proceed slowly and carefully. Those with accessibility needs should proceed to the Halpern Centre, located northeast of the Convocation Mall. In consideration of other guests, we ask that you refrain from conversation during the ceremony and please put cell phones on silent. Masks are no longer required in indoor or outdoor public spaces across the province and are a matter of personal choice. Please be understanding and compassionate of people's individual circumstances and choices. For those near and far, we encourage you to share your photos and messages on social media using #MySFUGrad. Would the audience please rise for the academic procession?
Are they doing it at the beginning? But
Tashwallop na akwito, Itziatala, Nes Quathkapathet Alap Ishwa Atmet, Tashnemish at Tasalewatas, Stam Tamech, Nequans Titulum to Stelum at Scummel. We are the Tsleil-Waututh Warriors. We have good feelings seeing all of you. And today we sang our paddle song, a song that tells a story of journey, much like the journey of the graduates whom we're here to celebrate. Today we bring blessings from our Tsleil-Waututh family.
This time I would like to say a prayer. Creator Lord, we the people are gathering here today in a respectful way. We pray for continual success, overcoming obstacles on our path through life's journey. Guide us, Lord, continue to teach, walk us in grace, honor, compassion, friendship, and love. Creator, we honor your presence. May we work together, network together, learn together on our continued journey. May we share hope for a blessed day and the days yet to arrive. Let us connect in a good way. Help us to listen compassionately, to speak humbly, to act justly. We pray for success, great outcomes, connections with you, Creator Lord, guiding us. Prayers for all who walk through these doors. Keep us all safe, Lord, here as we gather. Acknowledge the huge accomplishment of our graduating students. Bless all on our daily journeys. Thank you for your mercy and grace. Amen. Good afternoon. My name is Tenisqui Marie Hooper. I'm an elder from Coquitlam First Nation. The language we speak is Hochelamalem, downriver. Josephine Good, last fluent speaker, my aunt recorded tapes at SFU a few years ago. Coquitlam people hold a strong connection to the lands. Our territory includes Coquitlam, Port Coquitlam, Port Moody, and New Westminster, as well as parts of Burnaby, Surrey, and Pitt Meadows. For countless generations, our families have thrived from many resources of these lands and waters. We continue to steward our lands for the protection of these resources for future generations. Coquitlam are proud traditional Hunkamalum speakers. Hunkamalum was once spokenly wide across the lower mainland, from the Fraser River Delta to around Stave River. Hunkamalum names carry knowledge of the landscape passed generation to generation that connect people to the land. There has been great strides towards the Hunkamalum language revitalization in recent years. Coquitlam people has always lived upon these lands. The waters of the Coquitlam watershed has sustained the nation since before remembered time. Archaeology confirms continuous occupation on the traditional territory for at least 14,000 years. The name Coquitlam refers to small redfish up the river at an early sockeye river and spawned in the Coquitlam Lake. Elders talk of these sockeye as running so thick that it was difficult to navigate the canoes up the river. Future goals for our people is to keep moving forward, to interconnect, bridge the gap, to have diversity and unity amongst all cultures here in Canada and around the world. Our core territory is Riverview. Working with partners, government, Coquitlam First Nation, where we continue to create our culture presence through art, carved house posts, wall, indoor and outdoor murals. New mental health and addictions and trauma facilities, which have been recently built for all peoples, adult, children, and youth. Residential school intergenerational trauma passed down are needed to be addressed ongoing spoken word for healing to come about through reconciliation. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome students, families, and faculty to Simon Fraser University on this graduation day. It is my honor to be amongst such accomplished individuals. I would like to congratulate each and every one of you. Walk with grace. Keep moving forward on your incredible journey ahead. Failure will never overtake you if your determination to succeed is strong. Make goals, follow your heart, never give up on your dreams. Accept, trust, and always be yourself. You matter. Rise above all obstacles. Remember, tomorrow is another day. My mother is 96 years old, and she has always said, one is never too old to learn or make another new goal. Thank you, Heichka.
Please be seated. Thank you for sharing that warm welcome, Elder Marie Hooper, and for reminding us to be ourselves, that each and every one of you matters. Elder Marie is a member of the Coquitlam Nation, and I'd also like to pay my respects to elders past and present. Thank you also to the Tsleil-Waututh Warriors for their ceremonial opening. And for welcoming us here in a good way. And also to the world-famous SFU pipe band for piping us in. It's an honor to be here today on the traditional, unceded, and continuously occupied territories of the Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, Musqueam, and Coquitlam peoples. Indigenous languages became endangered in the last century as they were outlawed by successive governments. As a native English speaker, I speak these languages today to contribute to my own education, to our collective knowledge, and to their revival. In the shared territory on which our university sits, there are 2 Indigenous languages that were historically spoken. I recognize that the Hunkaminam and Squamish-speaking peoples have been in relationship with this land since time immemorial. The place names that they use are linked to activities or to the surrounding environment. We are privileged to gather here on what is now known as Burnaby Mountain, but what was first known as Tlaklakwaitan by the Squamish people, which means where the bark gets peeled in the spring. And the Sawtooth is the Tsleil-Waututh place name for Burnaby Mountain. The motives on the regalia that President Johnson and I are wearing today were selected by Hereditary Chief Janice George and Willard Buddy Joseph. The motives represent the First Peoples and the food they harvested right here at Burnaby Mountain. We're both deeply honored to wear this regalia as Simon Fraser University, and in fact our entire country, continue on our collective path towards true reconciliation. I'd now like to invite Mr. Jason Spence from the Faculty of Science, who will be honored this afternoon and is a current member of the SFU choir, to lead us in the singing of O Canada. For those of you online, please join us. For those of you assembled here, please rise for the singing of our national anthem.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you so much for that, Jason. We have such talented students here at SFU. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. I declare Convocation assembled for the celebration of our alumni who graduated in 2020 and 2021. Yes, indeed. I knew this was going to be a good crowd. You sang the national anthem louder than any of the previous convocations over the past 3 days. Excellent. Madam President, members of the Board of Governors and Senate, faculty, honored guests, alumni, and friends, my name is Tamara Vrooman, and I am the Chancellor of Simon Fraser University. Thank you. We're delighted. I didn't know my mom was in the house. We're delighted and honored that at this time, many of you are able to gather in person with us for Convocation. In attendance today are a number of distinguished guests in the audience and on the platform, including members of Senate, vice presidents, deans, and faculty. I'd also like to acknowledge the Honorable Anne Kang, Minister of Advanced Education, Skills, and Training. The Honorable Bruce Ralston, Minister of Energy, Mines, and Petroleum Resources. Angela George, member of the SFU Board of Governors, member of the Tsleil-Waututh Warriors, and an SFU alumnus. Patrick Lougheed, president of the SFU Alumni Association. SFU alumni, legacy parents, and families. Welcome to all of you online and here in Convocation Mall. Honored guest, President Johnson, it's just so wonderful to welcome you back here to Simon Fraser University. I'm sure there are times when you wondered when this day would come. I know I had a few doubts over the past 2 years, but here we are, together at last, to celebrate this important and unique convocation. It is unique in the history of Simon Fraser University that we would welcome back graduates to receive their degrees for, in fact, a second time. So welcome. On behalf of the university, let me extend my heartfelt congratulations to you, your family, friends, and loved ones. As I look out at all of you and beyond the surrounding campus, I think about how important institutions like SFU are to our lives. They're more than just buildings. They're about the people. They teach us, they empower us, they encourage us, and most of all, they anchor us in community. A leading politician from my youth once said, "There's no society, only individuals." That was Margaret Thatcher. I think the last 2 years, however, have shown how wrong that was. Community helps give our lives meaning, direction, and purpose. When our community is taken from us, it can be very disorienting and, in fact, disheartening. We yearn for it, and there's no better feeling when we get to return to it. As you have done today, returning to SFU to celebrate your accomplishments with others. As the first in my family to attend university, and now as SFU Chancellor, I have leaned heavily on the academic community for support, connection, and guidance. What I learned at university helped me through life. It's helped me better understand the world and what I can do to change it. It's empowered me. It's made me a better public servant, a better business leader, and indeed, a better citizen. And it's nurtured in me the instinct for empathy, compassion, and understanding that I know we all share. That spirit is also embedded in SFU's DNA. At our best, SFU always strives to make a difference in the wider world. We don't sit on the sidelines and leave it to others. We actively engage the communities we serve to change lives. That's why I love SFU. It's why it's such an honor to make even a small contribution to its success as its Chancellor. And when I reflect on SFU's impact and purpose, I think about how important it is that we tend to these institutions that we love. We should never take them for granted or just assume they'll always be there, waiting for us. The stresses of the last 2 years, and especially the last few months, have shown us how fragile institutions can be. And we've learned how much work it takes to sustain them. And not only that, but to make them thrive, push for change, and make them better in the future. Our democratic and legal institutions, our civic and social institutions, and indeed our educational institutions, they don't just exist somewhere out there away from us. They're not someone else's responsibility. They belong to us because they are us, all of us. And SFU belongs to you. You contributed your energy and passion for learning. You contributed kindness and compassion. You contributed ideas to make the university more equitable, more inclusive, more sustainable, more like the world we all need. And wherever you go from here, I know you'll do the same. We're living through a time of profound change and uncertainty. Many of you may want to make a difference, but you're not sure where to start. But as you leave today, I want to remind you of something. In fact, you've already started. You did that through your studies and through your commitment here at SFU. Graduates, on behalf of everyone at SFU, faculty, staff, and nearly 180,000 alumni spread across the world, I want to say thank you.
Thank you for coming back to celebrate with us in person. Thank you for everything you gave to this community, your community. We are so grateful to have spent this time with you, and we hope to see you again in the future. Congratulations to you all. It is now my pleasure to call upon the president of our university, Dr. Joy Johnson, to give her address. Dr. Johnson.
Madam Chancellor, thank you so much for your address and for reminding us how important all of our institutions are and the role that we have in supporting them. I want to begin today by acknowledging that I am privileged to be speaking to you from the unceded traditional territories of the Tsleil-Waututh, the Coquitlam, the Squamish, and the Musqueam peoples. As a settler on these lands, I recognize that I too bear a responsibility to address and to repair relations with Indigenous peoples. I think that acknowledging this is an important step forward in reconciliation, and I'm pleased to do so. So, graduates and honored guests, what a day. Welcome back to SFU, live and in person. It took a little bit longer than we expected. A few things happened along the way. You know, a few small things like a global pandemic, but you did it. You're here, together at last, to celebrate your enormous accomplishments. As it should be celebrated, with everyone who helped you along the way, friends, family, loved ones, faculty, and staff. We are so thrilled to have you, so proud of all of you. I have been to many graduation ceremonies over the years. All of them are memorable in their own way. But I want to tell you, today's ceremony stands alone. For me, your return to SFU conveys the spirit of resilience, hope, and collective endeavor that helped us get through the last 2 years. I know that you never expected to complete your degrees from home, sheltered in place. And I know it wasn't easy. I know it took an enormous mental, physical, and economic toll. As a lifelong educator, I have always believed in the power of education to transform lives and the world. But I have never seen education and learning pursued with such tenacity, with such patience, with such purpose. And for that, your graduating class will be long remembered. For that, we are so very thankful. Of course, I wish I could say it gets easier from here, but I'm not so sure it will. Every generation is called upon to confront new challenges, and yours carries a heavy load. Wars, repression, climate change, autocracy. We are living through a time of profound uncertainty and change, perhaps greater than at any other time in living memory. But as daunting as this can seem, I want you to also remember that our world is also alive with examples of compassion and moral courage. Here at home, I think of the struggle of Indigenous peoples for meaningful reconciliation and decolonization. I think of the health and frontline workers who sacrificed so much during COVID-19. I think of all of those who are working to ease the suffering in the Ukraine. And I think of all that this SFU community is doing to build a better community and world. From research into vaccines and public health, to work we're doing to fight climate change and chart a clean energy future, to the promotion of democracy and a more equitable future, to the protection of refugees and scholars at risk. Let me offer my special thanks today to all those SFU faculty and staff who stepped up to host scholars at risk and others at risk during this very difficult time. Your support embodies a larger commitment to intellectual freedom and global citizenship that is at the moral core of our SFU community. a community to which all of you, no matter what you choose to do or where life takes you, you belong to. You are part of an extended family of SFU alumni that spans the country and the globe. People from all walks of life doing extraordinary things. So I encourage you, connect with them, learn from them, and know that we, everyone in the SFU community, are always here for you. So please, don't be a stranger. We want to keep hearing from you, learning from you, telling you how proud we are of everything that you're accomplishing, because we are so very proud of you, and we always will be. Graduates of 2020 and 2021, welcome back, welcome home, our heartfelt thanks and congratulations. I've been thinking this is the largest alumni gathering we've had in a long time. Our alumni are incredibly important to us. When you graduated, all of you received a box from Simon Fraser University, a graduation box. And in that box there was a pin, an alumni pin, and that's a symbolic gift to launch you in your new roles as an alumni of SFU. Mr. Patrick Lohade received a Bachelor of Science in Computing Science in 2004 and received his Master's in Education in 2012. And he is also currently the president of the SFU Alumni Association. I now invite Patrick to the lectern to bring greetings from the SFU Alumni Association. Patrick.
Thank you, President Johnson. Good afternoon. It's truly my pleasure to see all of you in person today. You've been members of an exclusive club of SFU alumni since you graduated. It's a community of change makers, problem solvers, leaders, collaborators, and industrious alumni around the globe. Wherever you go, SFU alumni will be cheering you on. As alumni, you serve as ambassadors for SFU in your community. Through your journey, you will inspire current and future students to dream, to strive for excellence, and to make their own mark on the world. Please stay connected to SFU alumni. We want to hear from you and have the chance to help you celebrate your successes. As you cross the stage today, be proud of your accomplishments and everything it took to be in this moment. Be proud of your SFU credentials, and most importantly, thank you for investing your time, your energy, and your talents in this great university. Congratulations, and I hope you can join us at the faculty and alumni celebration receptions that follow up today's ceremony by the AQ Pond. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Patrick. Before those from the class of 2020 and 2021 are presented individually to the Chancellor, Mr. Aidan Wright, a student speaker at Convocation in spring 2021, will provide the graduation address. Mr. Aidan Wright graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Physics in 2021. An enthusiastic stargazer, he was a volunteer with SFU's Starry Nights program. He currently studies education at the University of Victoria, and he looks forward to empowering future generations as a public school teacher. I am now pleased to call upon Mr. Wright.
Hello, family and friends. Congratulations, you're leaving SFU with a degree. This is an accomplishment that cannot be understated. Obtaining a degree is not only a demonstration of immense academic achievement. For many, it also represents overcoming the institutionalized racism, sexism, and classism which is embedded in the society we live in. I want us to all take a moment to acknowledge our friends who are not able to complete their degrees because of factors outside of their own control. According to SFU Institutional Research and Planning, a quarter of our fellow degree seekers who started with us in 2016 and 2017 are not graduating with us today. Many factors influence one's ability to become accredited. Usually these factors are not accounted for in exam rooms, when we pay tuition, when we apply for research, and when we are analyzed during our practicums. Overall, grades lack a significant amount of information about your ability to succeed and make the world a better place. These ceremonies should therefore be considered a testament to your courage, your endurance, and your strength in the face of extreme adversity, not simply to your grades and your academic standing. There's a concept that I wanted to share with you. Author Robin Wall Kimmerer calls it the covenant of reciprocity. This philosophy says that the earth cannot be considered a natural resource to exploit. We should instead look to the earth's processes as cycles that we humans are a part of. Every time we eat, the earth has offered us something for free without the expectation of returning the favor. Imagine if humans extended the same holistic principle of well-being back to the earth that supports us. It feels good to receive a gift. It's a manifestation of goodwill from one person to another. We don't treat gifts from other people as resources that must be exploited and managed for personal gain. Why then do we treat the gifts granted to us by the planet as something that is different? Imagine if we considered the life-sustaining processes of the planet in the same way we would gifts from a person. This covenant of reciprocity requires a level of empathy and thanksgiving towards all other life on the planet. So educators, scientists, reciprocity needs to lie at the heart of all our work. As teachers, reciprocity means recognizing the gifts that our students share with us. Our aim should be to build a system that is inclusive and representative of our diversity, not to fit our students and ourselves into an arbitrary box that is predetermined by historical and cultural expectations. Old neoliberal philosophies of education are dividing and destroying us. It's our job to restore our system of education and assessment to a model that recognizes our shared problems. As scientists, we need to ask how our research extends reciprocity to the earth. When we apply for funding and lead research, the heart of our inquiry must be the question, how can our work benefit the needs of the planet? As the most recent classes to graduate during a global mass extinction event, our work is very clearly cut out for us. As educators and scientists, though, we are uniquely poised to address the crisis. Climate change is the largest existential threat that we will face in our lifetimes. We are seeing the physical consequences of climate change. Of course, things have heated up, the forests are burning, the sea is rising. But we're also seeing indirect consequences: war, famine, mass migrations, and increasingly authoritarian governments that are struggling to maintain a broken status quo. On our shoulders rests perhaps more responsibility than has ever been placed on a single generation of human beings. We are tasked with sequestering hundreds of years of carbon emissions that have been pumped into the atmosphere and have thrown off the restorative systems of the planet. Unfortunately, we are starting our work within an antiquated framework that is intent on doing the exact opposite of what we must do. As we speak, our government is encouraging the destruction of the last temperate rainforest on the planet. From space, so much of our province has been completely leveled that BC is overall a different color than it was 100 years ago. Our forests are ancient carbon sinks that are crucial for our survival as a species. We need to be critical when such ill-conceived policy is touted as sustainable forest management. What we do in the next decade will determine the future of the planet. Our education has prepared us to challenge the status quo. And I know that we are up to the challenge of planting the seeds that will sustain future generations. So, let's be remembered as the generation that saved humanity through reciprocity.
Thank you very much, Aidan. it was really inspiring to hear your message about the importance of reciprocity. Deeply appreciated. I think you have a future in philosophy education, and I will give you your degree back. There you go. You're welcome. Those from the classes of 2020 and 2021 in attendance today will now be presented to the Chancellor. Will the honored graduates please rise? That's you. You're the honored graduates. Fantastic. Madam Chancellor, I present to you those scholars that have fulfilled the statutory requirements in 2020 and 2021 as laid down by the Senate of this university.
Thank you, Madam President. It is my honor now to read the admission to admit you to your degrees by virtue of the authority vested in me and in the Senate of this university. I am delighted that each of you have been admitted to your various and several degrees. Today, we gather to celebrate your accomplishments. Congratulations. Please be seated.
The members of the graduating classes from 2020 and 2021 here in Convocation Mall will be presented individually to the Chancellor. But first, a few requests for those of you in the mall today. Family and friends, as a courtesy to others, please remain seated until the conclusion of the ceremony. I want to say I do welcome you to stay warm by applauding, cheering, and sharing your joy as you see your graduate cross the stage. Today is a day for celebration. Honored graduates, after you've crossed the stage, I invite the doctoral graduates to join their colleagues on the platform, and all other honored graduates, please return to your seats. Now, the moment that we have all been waiting for. The 2020-2021 graduates from the Faculty of Education and the Faculty of Science will now be presented. Madam Chancellor, I invite the Dean and Associate Provost, Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, Dr. Jeff Dirksen, to begin the presentation of those who have earned graduate degrees.
Madam Chancellor, the graduates of the degree of Doctor of Education in the Faculty of Education will now be presented. I invite Faculty Dean Pro Tem, Dr. Chris Magnuson, to join us.
Dr. Catherine Diane Jung, supervised by Dr. Dan Leach. Dr. Leah Maureen Kelly, supervised by Dr. Lynn Fells. Dr. Yiran Kim, supervised by Dr. Robert Williamson. Dr. Monica Wan Ying Tang, supervised by Dr. Diane Daganay.
Madam Chancellor, the graduates of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the Faculty of Education will now be presented.
Dr. Lee Beavington, supervised by Dr. Hee-Soon Bai. Dr. Linda Beveridge, supervised by Dr. Cher Hill. Dr. Kiran Bisra, supervised by Dr. John Nesbitt.
Dr. Ching Liu, supervised by Dr. John Nesbitt.
Dr. Leslie Diane Tullis Glenn, supervised by Dr. Rena Zazkis. Dr. Millie Ng.
Hawkins, supervised by Dr. Steve Marshall.
Dr. Anglepreet Singh, supervised by Dr. Kaleen Tui. Dr. Jin Thindal, supervised by Dr. Celeste Snober. Dr. Milica Vidanovic, supervised by Dr. Peter Liljadal. Dr. Sally Vinden, supervised by Dr. Michelle Pigeon.
Madam Chancellor, the graduates of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the Faculty of Science will now be presented. I invite Faculty Dean Pro Tem, Dr. Michael Silverman, to join us. not going to work. Dr. Femi Akintola, supervised by Dr. Andrew Bennett. Dr. Mariam Bari, supervised by Dr. Zhu Zhuang Yi.
Dr. Mariam Bari, supervised by Dr. Zuo Guangye. Dr. Christina Cordoba, supervised by Dr. Karen Kavanaugh.
Okay. I'm supposed to.
Dr. Alex Minzi Young, supervised by Dr. Karen Kavanaugh.
Dr. Sebastian Dominguez. Dr. Stephanie Ross.
Dr. Huda Bagheri, supervised by Dr. Mike Hayden. Dr. Louisa Gomez, supervised by Dr. Tim Storr. Dr. Fred Peter Jacob Heckel, supervised by Dr. Roger Linnington. Dr. Christina Herasimchuk, supervised by Dr. Tim Storr. Dr. Fong Lin, supervised by Dr. Christopher Kennedy. Dr. Vera Ellen Lucci, supervised by Dr. Victoria Clayton. Dr. Lale Motashemi, supervised by Dr. Steve Dodge. Dr. Derek Sahota, supervised by Dr. Steve Dodge. Dr. Dana Page, supervised by Dr. Edgar Young. Dr. Guanjin Park, supervised by Dr. Michael Leroux. Dr. Sarah Schultz, supervised by Dr. James McEachern. Dr. E. Sway, supervised by Dr. Ben Adcock. Dr. Evelyn Tavera Fernandez, supervised by Dr. Ronald Edenberg. Dr. Simone Valdez Juarez, supervised by Dr. David Green. Dr. Samantha Wilson, supervised by Dr. Jonathan Moore. Dr. Yi Xiong, supervised by Dr. Joan Hu. Dr. Li Sung Zhang, supervised by Dr. Hogan Yu. Dr. Ziyang Zhou, supervised by Dr. Richard Lockhart.
And we have an additional Doctor of Philosophy in Education, Dr. Linda Mayerle.
Dr. Linda Meyerle, supervised by Dr. Dan Leitch.
Madam Chancellor, the graduates of master's degrees in the Faculty of Education will now be presented, and I invite the Dean Pro Tem, Dr. Chris Magnuson, to join us.
Stephanie Dodier. Ayobami Ajagbe. Mona Al-Kurdi. Nancy Alexander. Megan Aprim. Ashley Del Cid Castro. Rochelle Catherine Bollier. Heidi Beveland Dalzell. Darren William Keith Boychuk.
Paul Brokenshire.
Juliet Brown. Andrea Susan Brown. Mark Caves. Mora Andrade Chagas. Catherine Victoria Chang. Justine Charrier. Sierra Madison Chin. Jane Cleary Dulay. Jennifer Coffey. Richard Leon Cooper. Regan Kareen Cowan. Christina Danielle Crump. Louis Dan Hauer. Natalia Deza Sanchez. Shanali Simone Dharmaratne. Pamela Ellis. Lacey Evans. Edward Fajardo. Camille Fortier. Gary Francis Cheney. Asia Geddes.
Saba Ghani.
Alexandra Gunn. Patricia Habermel. Sharare Hedian Zarkesh Mogadam. Alessia Haney. Vicky Haywood.
Linda Moogstens.
Jillian Hopkin. Sarah Joy Emily Jean Kalos. Krista Lynn Kell. Bronwyn Kelly. Angela Kemna. Evelyn Coe. Andrea Corrins. Sandhya Krishna. Teresa Lakimea. Pierre Maud Lachance. Marcia Larkin. Mariah McKenzie. Monica Mitterboek. Heather Lauren Mulholland. Patricia Muravesi. Mai Naji. Mozgan Nurafkan. Alexandra Marian Runcie Peters. Jennifer Phillips. Namor Shreddy. Janine Reemst. Kimberly Rempel. Lisa Phyllis Ritchie. Suzanne Marie Royackers. Baljit Singh Sani. Manreet Saprai. Mernoush Shabandi. Jane J. Kyung Shin. Dapinder Singh. Carly Smart. Martine Stanley. Kayla Stewart. Lisa Stokes. Alicia Strebe-Agami. Akanksha Thakur.
Penelope Turpin.
Yujia Wang. Lindsay Williams. Abigail Wong. Rebecca Elizabeth Yao. Deborah Yo.
Stephanie Yoon. Madam Chancellor, the graduates who have completed the requirements for graduate diplomas in the Faculty of Education will now be presented.
Christina Danaluz. Dale Imla. Kyla Paradis. Patricia Del Carmen Ropain. Amanda Shep. Deborah Shand. Haley Shand.
Madam Chancellor, the graduates of master's degrees in the Faculty of Science will now be presented. I invite the Faculty Dean Pro Tem, Dr. Michael Silverman, to join us.
Caroline Zarowski. Emily Betts. Juan Chacon Leon, Patrick Dean DeRosia, Wun Han Dong, Sherry Ferguson, Natalie Heaney, Lisa McQuarrie,
Mukhtar,
Teresa Rosales, Fatima Shafi, Peter Sidhu, Nikola Shryanovich,
Madam Chancellor, I invite the Dean Pro Tem of the Faculty of Education, Dr. Chris Magnuson, to begin the presentation of graduates who have earned undergraduate degrees.
Madam Chancellor, the graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Education in the Faculty of Education will now be presented.
Lauren Au, Yashil Baburam, Baljit Kaur Baines, Alexandria Baker, Anita Victoria Baricello, Kirsten Beston, Aaron Beveland Dalzell, Ashma Salim Bama, Chelsea Blaker, Nadia Bordignon, Grace Chang, Jennifer de Guzman, Rajdeep Kaur Danoya,
Jessica Diego,
Deborah Douglas, Carolyn Andrea Engelstad, Josh Flynn,
Joshua Fraser,
Andrea Gaich, Oriana Garib, Melissa Hansen, Katarina Haramincic, Gerald Gatti, Christian Donald Hendren, Astrid Hin Wong, Sue Hyun, Justine Jawanda, Kiana Karimi, Scott Keats, Alexandra Lee, Sadie Leak, Alicia Lim, Julian Carano O. Marqueda, Ashley Martin,
Jennifer McDonald,
Crystal Belinda McEwen, Melissa McNeese, Jessica Nelson, Bianca Palapuz, Alicia Patterson, Julianne Phillip, Latea Preto, Carol Candid M. Raphael, Jenna Richardson, Jenna Risnick, Lindsay Megan Lorena Shaw, Jocelyn Kaur Sadhu, Jennifer Isat Stencil, Callie Stinson, Kian Jing In San, Kotolin Monico Sobo, Natalia Thorburn, Miriam Isantoma, Kenna Victoria Van Oostward,
Samantha Kennedy,
Kara Mitchell, Nurani Varani,
Madam Chancellor, the graduates of the degree of Bachelor of General Studies in the Faculty of Education will now be presented.
Tala Adluni, Taqwa Ali, Adrian Blass, Jillian Blinkhorn, Chanel Constance Edic Ventura, Emma Fedora, Tiffany Cheng, Emily Coelho, Alexis Michelle Glarian, Julia Claire Halaborda, Carson Jones, Mary Knockley, Joey Lam, Jade Law, Christy Liang, Christina Su Lun Lim, Emily Liu, Jonathan Lockton Lowe, Natasha Liu, Tracy Lee Lukanik, Alexandra McPhail, Carmeli Morales, Madeline Ng, Bryce Rogers, Samantha Stewart, Tara Trung,
Madam Chancellor, the graduates who have completed the requirements for diplomas and certificates in the Faculty of Education will now be presented.
Marissa Mulaner, Shubhra Anand, Simmerpreet Kaur Bains, Dhamanjeet Kaur, Taranjit Kaur Manku, Konika Nagpal,
It's me again. Madam Chancellor, I invite the Dean Pro Tem of the Faculty of Science, Dr. Michael Silverman, to begin the presentation of graduates who have earned undergraduate degrees.
Madam Chancellor, the graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Faculty of Science will now be presented.
Kareem Abdel Magid, Sarosha Shahnaz Aziz Ali, Sarah Jane Anderson, Jaspreet Atwal, Jackie Au, Florian Bear, Chanrup Kaur Bains, Harmanpreet Singh Bains, Zhenshin Bao, Dana Erica Venzan Barla An, Chamodi Basnayake,
Mona Bawagan.
Simran Buller, Natasha Birdie, Emily Blacklaws, Caitlin Lydia Branch, Harleen Brar, Yue Cao, Jixuan Cun, Harnoor Chahal, Jackman Chan, Gurleen Chima, Aman Chima, Christy Manwai Chu, Samantha Chow, Justin Chu, Julian May Fontenares Coloma, Brody Crawford, Nicole Kramer, Jennifer Ansetta Coutinho, Kyle Daly, Paisley Dean, Inderjeet Daliwal, Jaslyn Dinza, Nina Jokic, Paige Louise Dreyer, Tristan D. Tung, Paula Ingracia, Russell Epp, Evan Antonio Ehrlich, Daniel Ficon, Kathy Gao, Sean Geppert, Neelan Jerabos, Navdeep Gill, Elena Marie Glavis, Lucero Gonzalez Ruiz, Elizabeth Ginto, Heya Hadea, Harkamal Jolly, Hardy Payer, Justin Heer, Julian Hanau, Mason Hicks, Caitlin Ruth Higgins, Jacqueline Ho, David Ho, Todd James Hogarth, Alex Hua, Yu Tong Huang, Amy Hui, Cole Taylor Ian Torno, Clement Ip, Ashley Ann Michaela Ives, Supriya Jasul, Yasmin Jutt, Kamalpreet Kang, Deep Kanani, Justin Kim, Linda Kingsman, Monica Ko, Wei Chun Kwa, Shelby Kwok, Jonathan Lago, Ryan Lamb, Michelle Lamb, Elaine Lamb. Anne-Marie Lang Hodge. Chin Wang Lao. Vincent Lau. Nai Lee. Jessica Lever. Johnson Lee. Quinn Lee. Brian Lee. Helki Liang. Connie Lee. Michelle Lee. Xin-Yi Lee. Ying Shuo Lee. Kiera Josephine Lear. David Ling. Titus Liu. Hoyen Kinsey Lu Nung. Leonard Loven. Joy Lowe. Charndeep Lote. Nicholas Lowe. Jenny Liu. Emily Lee. Ricky Ma. Charlotte Isabel Mackenzie. Robin McPherson. Nathan Ang Ma. Jared Ma. Amia Michelle Maliari. Juliana Manella. Juanita Martis. Jasmine Kaur Mate. Junbo May. Samuel Craig Miller. Dave Miller.
Sarah Morse.
Benjamin Mott. Sarah Moy. Taylor Michael Winkler. Hiroshi Nakasone Lo. Hassan Abdul Karim Nathani. Gohar Nazem.
William Newberry.
Henry Tien Nguyen. Thi Thuy V Nguyen. Connor Nutley. Casey O'Hara. Jiawen O, Ziya Ouyang, Sydney Sierra Overland, Samaya Palair, Gurpal Singh Panesar, Reggie Parran, Catherine Perkins, Emily Ponton, Jenna Potter, Kima Purshaban, Vida Paradita, Leah Purdy, Talha Kadir, Leo Cho,
Kabir Kuban.
Hamza Rai, Lisa Rao,
Yes.
Danielle Rogers, Marie Christiana Reina Rupisian, Nadezhda Rajukin, Sohail Saed Iborojeni, Questan Safari, Manmeet Sagu, Charmaine Salarda, Simran Sangha, Ampreet Kaur Sarang, Jennifer Sito, Shaila Shabkiz, Yu Tao Shen, Kruti Shukla, Ramnik Singh, Larry Lokhin So, Chris Sobchak, Jason Spence,
Lindsay Stanley.
Stephanie Stelmaschuk, Casey Sterling, Ihan Sun, Pulkit Suneja, Daphne Sai,
Gu Chao Sun.
Sakura Sarataji, Benedict Tam, Harpreet Kaur Tatla, Kiran Testa, Amy Tran.
Jessica C.
Raina Joyce Villasan. Parveen Virk. Jason Wang. Rachel Waterworth. Chen Yue Qi Wen. Jason Whitted. Jordan Wilson. Angela Wong. Melissa Wong. Stanley Yenvai Wong. Aidan Wright. Jennifer Wu. Kathy Xie. Zhang Yan. Carol Yu Jing. Athena Yao. Jolina Yi. Xing Yu Yi. Carol Yin. Jeremy Yonatan. Junlai Zhang. Xiaoliang Zhang. Liu Zhang. Ming Zhao. Julia Zhao. Ronan Zhou.
Madam Chancellor, the Governor General's silver medals are awarded to 2 undergraduate students every year who are judged to have the most outstanding records in the graduating class. Mr. Nikola Surjanovic was a recipient of the Governor General's Silver Medal in 2020, and I ask him to join me. Recently completed his MSc in Statistics at SFU. During his time at SFU, he served as the president of the Statistics Graduate Caucus and was a member of the SFU Concert Orchestra. He is currently a PhD student and a Vanier Scholar at the University of British Columbia. Nicola aspires to become a professor of statistics. You can come back here, just saying. And co-chair of a student committee of the International Biometric Society that engages students within 13 US states and 3 Canadian provinces. On behalf of SFU, we congratulate Mr. Surjanovic on his outstanding achievements. Congratulations. Will the graduates please rise? I am so honored that you are here today, and I congratulate each and every one of you. The completion of a degree is an impressive achievement, and I encourage your friends and family to communicate their hearty congratulations to you by whatever means. And for those of you in the mall and members of the platform, please join me in applauding the graduating classes of 2020-2021. All very special. And now I invite you, the members of the graduating classes, to reciprocate. We heard about reciprocity and its importance today. So reciprocate by applauding your family, friends, faculty and staff, and all those who helped you reach your goal. Please be seated.
Well, we said from the outset this was going to be a joyful and boisterous bunch, and you did not disappoint. So well done for your enthusiastic participation in our convocation ceremonies this afternoon. Friends, this completes the formal part of the presentation of graduates and their degrees. But before we depart, I do have a few thank yous to share. First, of course, to all of you who joined us here in person and online to share in this important and celebratory occasion. Thank you. And you know, an event like this only happens with the dedication of tens and dozens of volunteers, some of whom are still working as I speak at the front of the hall. Faculty, staff, students all volunteer their time to make this a special and important event. We couldn't have done it without them. Please join me in thanking them for their work here today. Honored graduates, family, and friends, you're now invited to attend your faculty and alumni celebration reception up near the AQ pond. I understand they have hot drinks and cold beverages alike, so it'll be good to get up there and celebrate. We look forward to continuing to celebrate with you this afternoon. This brings to a close the formal part of this afternoon's convocation. Please rise and remain standing at your places as the platform party recesses, and then wait for instructions to exit in an orderly manner. Friends, thank you so much for joining us to celebrate. Have a good afternoon. Thank you.